What's going on, YouTube? MikeO back with my card show recap. So I was at the Philly show this past Friday night. It's a 3-day show. Would love to have gotten back Saturday or Sunday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it. Had a blast on Friday. The show was from 3 to 8 p.m. Got there around 3:30, and I actually had figured I'd be picking up more cards, and I didn't pick up as much as I expected. I kind of ran into someone I knew there early on and talked to them for a while. And then I went over to PSA booth to talk to them. I called PSA early in the day about submissions and had to wait in line for about a half hour. And then I got up there, talked to someone, and I actually was able to work out a pretty good deal for a PSA DNA submission. So I submitted a ton of cards. A lot of them weren't even prepared, so I had to put them in card savers and stuff while I was there. That's another thing that ended up costing me about 2 hours as I filled out the forms and did that. But got a pretty good deal that I was happy with, and ended up submitting 65 cards. So you guys can look forward to a PSA DNA submission recap in about a month or so, probably late February. I should have those back in, maybe earlier. We'll see. But so I'd spent a lot of time doing that. And of course, I ended up meeting up with Ray from Philly. You guys can check out our Heritage Box Break video. And we also talked some Phillies baseball. That one is on the MikeO Baseball Vlog channel. I'll post that link down below. Had a great time hanging out with Ray. We were walking around and stuff. So it was a good time. So I didn't pick up a whole lot. But what I did, I will show you. At least what I can. I did pick up a few autographs, a Adam Jones, Allen and Ginter auto, a Teddy Bruschi auto, and a Ryan Howard that I ended up submitting to PSA DNA for authentication and encapsulation. The seller has a store and guarantees authenticity or money back, so I figured, what the hell? He had a whole pile of stuff 50% off. I like the deals, like the cards, and I figure, hey, might as well get it done. So real quick, here's some 2017 Topps Heritage. I intended on busting one or two boxes, hobby boxes, but these things were selling like hotcakes. It's a really popular product. It's an awesome product. It's not great for people who like just getting hits because it's tough to pull like autos, but it's great for set collectors. And there's tons of short prints this year and stuff. So I picked up a few cards, just guys selling singles cheap. I picked these up for TTM purposes, and I would have picked up more, but I didn't end up buying hobby boxes because they were just selling out and going for a ton. But Jeanmar Gomez, he signs a lot. He's good TTM guy, and this is his first Phillies card outside of last year's Heritage card, which I didn't like much. So definitely think this will be awesome signed. And then of course the greatest of all time, TTM signing, Pat Neshek, his first Phillies card. So I was thrilled to grab that one. So definitely happy about that. And then just I don't know where Ellsbury got to, but I picked up Ruiz for a binder. But Ken Giles has been a good signer over the years. Jake Barrett I've already gotten back this spring. So picked up some of those. Happy I did. Like I said, at some point I'm sure I'll break a box of this stuff, a hobby box, but that time didn't come yet. The box break I did with Ray, got a Brian Dozier Chrome refractor, Jason Hamill short print, and then here's a couple rookies that I kept: Dansby Swanson and Alex Bregman. Also pulled the Josh Bell. Ray wound up taking that one, but yeah, then we just kind of split up some base cards. So they are really nice. I definitely recommend these. If you guys want to see the break, see us chat a little bit about it, check out the break. Here's just some random cards that they were giving away at the show. I guess it's a promotion. I don't know if this is a new game coming out or something, but Tommy Joseph card, Jake Thompson of the Phillies, Jeanmar Gomez, which I may send off, and Bear Claw and Weeders. So I'm not sure what the deal is with these. They have a little scratch off thing in the back, but they had them on a few tables there and they were handing them out. Next, I got in line for Bobby Shantz. Had a chance. He was signing free autographs there. They had Donovan McNabb. he was like $100 or something. I don't even know. They had more signers. Most signers are Saturday and Sunday. But I had this 1957 Topps card and just thought it'd be really cool to add to the collection. So after I met up with Ray, we stood in line and just talked a little bit and got this signed. So it turned out really well in blue Sharpie. Definitely happy to have this. I mean, I love the old 50s cards. I love those rounded corners and the wear and tear, the show of age. I mean, this is an antique, and so it's awesome. This is the way it's supposed to look, so that's sweet. Bobby Shantz, nice guy, and was definitely just happy to meet him once again and get this card signed. So very, very nice one added to the collection. And then as for pickups, well, I only have two of them outside of what I've showed you. So I actually brought a good amount of cash with me. Not that I wanted to spend it, but just in case I saw a deal that I couldn't refuse. Unfortunately, between dealing with the whole PSA, DNA submission, and all that stuff, I mean, you just didn't have enough time to peruse all the bargain boxes and stuff like that. So I definitely made a few laps around the place, checked some stuff out, and then, was looking in some showcases and stuff like that. And like I said, I didn't pick up as much as I wanted. But I did buy a few cards. They're both Rams cards. Not specifically a Rams fan or anything, but I do really like Kurt Warner. And he's one of my lists at the beginning of the year. I made a list of some graded rookies I wanted to pick up and some autographs I wanted to pick up for the collection. Kurt Warner's on that list. I've been checking out his autographs a lot online in recent months. Obviously, with the Hall of Fame election, some of his stuff's moving up a little bit. But I've made offers and stuff like that. Ended up picking one up. I like some of the flawless stuff out. I don't like anything with stickers, but I picked up this Bowman's Best, Best of the Game, Kurt Warner on card auto. Really nice card, and I guess this is from 2000. So very cool addition to the collection. Really happy about that. There is some white chipping across the top. I'm assuming it's chipping. I don't think that's part of the design or anything. It was kind of hard to tell. But I got it at a good price, so I was happy with it. You can always upgrade a card at some point. But what actually caught my eye when I was looking at this guy's showcase was actually a Mike Jones autograph. Mike Jones made the saving tackle in Super Bowl 34, and honestly, this might be one of my favorite cards I've ever picked up. This thing is freaking awesome. Finest Moments from 2000 Topps Finest. They had a whole really cool set that year. It shows January 30th, 2000 Super Bowl 34 tackle signed by Mike Jones. And that was awesome. That's just, to me, that's one of those all-time classic moments in NFL history and Super Bowl history. It's awesome. I have great memories from that game. That was one of those Malcolm Butler type of plays, just it came down to the very last second. Absolutely amazing. So Mike Jones kind of, I think at this point, now that, it's like 17 years ago or whatever it was, which blows my mind, I feel like he gets a little bit forgotten from time to time. But like I said, this card, I saw it and I was just like, can I take a look at it? And I knew I was going to buy it. And, so I worked out a deal for that and the Warner. Just an absolutely beautiful pickup. So, so excited to add this to the collection. But, I mean, just this game, to me, I think I was 17 when this game took place, about 17. So I still remember my dad giving me a ride over a friend's house for a Super Bowl party. It was a driving snowstorm that night. It wasn't very far away. But I just remember that being an amazing Super Bowl, and I feel like that was the first of like the really good Super Bowls. I mean, we've been pretty lucky in the last 17, 18 years to get a lot of very good Super Bowls because we had a rut there for quite a while where the Super Bowls weren't so good. But I just think this is an awesome card. So, guys, that's my little recap for the card show, the Philly show. Comment below. Let me know what you think of the pickups. Let me know what you think of this card. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.